Una good evening, morning, afternoon, good day, wherever una day. Sorry today back with the come on late and today na me one get for there because we get some technical issues we me co-host they try for fix. We go fix some and una go see am here back by the grace of God, by the grace of Allah. Today I can ask one question where I think every Sierra Leonean for begin ask themselves. We need to ask ourselves this question because everybody they talk, hey, we country, hey, we want live better, hey, me na patriot. We don't ever see to ask ourselves as individuals if we wish good for we country. We don't ever see them ask ourselves waiting a SaLone or waiting a Sierra Leone. Who side and call Sierra Leone? What do it mean to me? What do it mean for we all? This now the question them will need for the ask because for begin blame this, complain yonder, grumble so. Now we ask who that responsible for everything where they go wrong in Sierra Leone? Now God, now politician, now government. We where they complain, waiting now we own role. Whose responsibility we go take say, okay, this thing will don't happen. I take responsibility, say, maybe don't do this. I been don't think so. Now I make things not they work. Why we need for ask them question here? Because if we continue for the blame no more, they blame things not they change, then we need for know why things not they change. We need for ask ourselves how we go translate waiting with the talk to action. Because someone go tell you in a patriot, in a this, in a that. The next day, you see they dance for somebody who don't help for all the country back. The next minute, he go ready for argue for somebody who don't hold the country back. So we get for ask ourselves, we they wish for make Sierra Leone a better place? If we they wish for make Sierra Leone a better place, what thing we for do for make Sierra Leone be a better place? This makes it go look like simple question, but it's not simple. Oh. It look like simple question, but it's not simple. If we all then say Sierra Leone get 8 million people. If every 1 pound 8 million people sit down there ask, say, what thing we wish for see, how we wish for see them, what thing we wish for do, how we wish for do them, then I think we go begin understand, say, we need for do more. Now we take the example of a country like Botswana. Botswana gained independence 1966. 1966, at day, we don't get independence 5 years. We don't begin the kukujumuku politics. And we don't reach a level where that 10 day people then begin fet themselves because some of we will be don't get small sense that time we know. 1966, 67 have been years of turbulence na Sierra Leone. APC, SLPP, then they call Albert Maga Agbata. Then get all kinds of things they happen that time. Then get pari below, then they pull CSLPMB, Sierra Leone Puel money, Pambanga, and a lot more. From that time to today, we depend the same complain, blame, provoke. How we go get we self for understand? How we go get we self for know? And how we go get we self for left this blame, complain? This question, na question where every Sierra Leonean, every day where you get up in the morning, you for ask yourself, wetin I wish for Sierra Leone? Because she goes, oh, I'm not on my business. After all, I get good job, I able take care of myself. After all, I go and build me house and sit down there quietly. You know they sit down there quietly. You can have all the money, but you know they get a collapse because all around you there is mess. You can get all the money, but you not get good health because all around you there is filth. So let we begin ask this question. What in really we wish for Sierra Leone? Do we wish for make no more now we for team up other man and they under we? Even at that we wish for, then let us stop for complain. Let us continue for fet and course. If we wish no more say, now we for team up. Now we them for listen to. Now we them for yeri. The other hand them for the under we. Let we left for complain. Let we left for blame. Let we continue for cause and fet. Because that egocentric wish say, now we for be. Now I make it today, would they pa what you they pass. If we wish for Sierra Leone, who say everybody go lay down sleep on a net with colat. And let nobody not tell me say that's not possible. Oh. If you tell me that, then you don't understand the world. Who say they talk from so? I able sleep on a net, I left all me do much they open. Nobody know they come for attack me. As a matter of fact, the back door to my house na glass. Na glass. Where anybody can just make cash, then you open the domotic inside. We able make Sierra Leone so. Yes, God not curse we. God not swear we. Now we curse we self. Now we swear we self the way we would think. If we mean for change Sierra Leone, we able change them. But to get for answer certain questions, then first and foremost. And then questions, they all a day inside this one question where I ask, are we wishing good for Sierra Leone? Let we examine the word wish. Let we examine the word good. Because somebody go tell me, oh, that you good, they not to me own good. Yes, not to me own, but you get forget a good, way good for everybody. Somebody go tell you back here that you wish they not to me own wish. Yes, not true. Everybody forgetting wish. But everybody forget a wish we not for everybody. And we forget a wish we not inside our wish day, everybody they wish what he want wish. Not everybody go come, he wish I elect, he be ever elect. So what are they say now? First and foremost, if we believe say we wish good for Sierra Leone, let we try understand what in Sierra Leone mean. Let we try get a general picture now we mind where everybody go accept and say, okay, we're ready for work with this kind of thing. What in Sierra Leone mean and what you want them for be. Then two picture they we forget them now we mind. We forget them now we heart. Because if we not get them one then we just a waste time. If it is let me self try for me own, then we just a waste time. Because that try for you own, if you not get other people for work with you know they work. The days of slavery don't done, where you go take people that use the eye like you dump them. Then days don't done. The kind slavery where they now, the person they work for you forgive them a reward. The kind slavery where they now, the person they work for you, but you now all for live together. You for respect them, instead of respect you. The kind slavery where they now, they begin say, because this person they in that area not relevant, that person they in that area not relevant. Una all for able live together, work together, benefit from the loots or the resources or whatever on a column together. If una decide say una all want be criminal for the loot, we una loot le all man get. If una decide say Lord do and the honest way, we una work where the profit can le all man get. But if few people say that they no more for the get, the other hand them for the under them, then we're not ready for make Sierra Leone it. All this noise about corruption is not corruption that is our problem. There is corruption all over the world. There are societies that are functioning way more corrupt than Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone not corrupt. A thief una the thief. Thief not a corruption. Really, if you not understand what in corruption mean, thief that money una the thief, una they go bigger, then give una can't thief am and use them for una own purpose. Not a corruption that. Now looting. Looting here is it's part of corruption, but not to the corruption that. The real corruption, people then they turn black to white. They make profit out of them. It happen all over the world. There are certain things where they beyond some of we domain for say, but we understand. If we know almost billions, they change hands every day. Maybe some people in Sierra Leone are engaged in that. Maybe doing money laundering and things like that. Maybe. But the point about Sierra Leone's backwardness is not more about the corruption, but more about we attitudes, we perceptions, and we beliefs. The Sierra Leonean will cry corruption because they benefit. If you put on the same boss, who side and they do that way, they all about, then begin getting benefits. Oh, this system is working. We rarely therefore ask ourselves, are we wishing good for Sierra Leone? Is good only when it comes to me? or it's good when it is for all of us? Okay, for ask them questions, yeah. Because if we're not able to answer them questions, yeah, we dey begin hala, now this cause this, now then they cause that, now this thief this, now then they thief that. Yes, we're all thieves. Now we accept. We're all thieves. But we can create standards for minimize and control the thief. But when we're not ready for create the standards and we continue for talk, cause and fet, hala hala, then we're not ready for do what we need for do. So let we left for fool we self say we dey wish good. We not dey wish good. We dey talk. We dey imagine. And the imagination is not about waiting for do for everybody. It's about what I go do for myself. This me self. It's the biggest crisis we'll get. The self crisis. Me. And the other side about the problem is, in as much as we dey wish for see change happen, we not want the change we go come for everybody. We always the fool we say we want change. Well, yes, we want change. But which kind change we want? Is it the change when I me for benefit the other man suffer? Or is it the change we'll go try for make everybody benefit according to an effort? Some man go tell you, say, we get that kind of society, we say everybody they benefit according to an effort. That's the biggest lie we tell ourselves. You don't have to make effort in Sierra Leone to benefit. You only have to join a cabal or a group of dishonest people. So not to effort, not thievery, and they make you benefit, not to effort. If we want for benefit according to we efforts, let we create a society where they create a level playing field. It allow everybody for get access to what thing go develop them, they able using talent. Each human being, as long as he they think, as long as he get life, as long as he they waka, he they drink water, he they sleep, he wake, he get talent inside him, we until the collective agree say, let we allow people them for use them talent, you know, go able use them. I remember they tell oh small who they go school. If you put your attention on football, you put your attention on music, oh, you not misfit, you not lucky, you not come for better. Today, we they see picking them, then they grab by 18, 19, play football, waiting and they pay them. Some man not ever work that money throughout in lifetime. Yes, we don't see. Picking and they play football now, where they earn 15, $20 million per annum. Baku of we they work throughout our lifetime, we not earn that total amount of money. We don't see musicians. We don't grab from dust. They be multi-millionaires. So what they say simply is, if the society make provision for everybody for able build them talent and use them for make profit for themselves and the society, then we they wish good for we country. But if we get a society who say, then they tailor I for think. In Sierra Leone, if you are not a politician, you cannot get access. Then that society not they think good for himself. Not to politics no more. That is a politics, not a profession, not service. Yes, we know when you go into politics, you get access to funds, you get access to contacts and everything. If you get a crooked, selfish mind, you can misuse all that day for make wealth for yourself. But if you get a decent mind, you can use all that day for create conditions where after you then conditions they continue. People then they benefit from them. The you said they benefit from them. You picking then they benefit. You picking then they benefit. Now we take the example of Botswana. I'll come back to Botswana. 1966, where Botswana being get independence. They may get only 22 graduates in the country. If you tell people then that, they're not going to believe. 22 graduates now the whole country being get at the time of independence in 1966. That's shown. Hope una the see. Botswana has made educational progress since independence in 1966, when there were only 22 graduates in the country, and only a small percentage of the population attended secondary school. Botswana increased its adult literacy rate from 69% in 1991 to 83% in 2008. Okay, fine. Botswana did all that. Sierra Leone also they grumble about illiteracy. I wish sure it is illiteracy that is our problem. Have we ever made any efforts to correct education? Botswana na a country where they na the edge of the Kalahari Desert, I go say. Na a dry country, very dry. They hardly see rain. I make them money, then give the name rain, Pula. Pula in the language na rain mean. When they get independence 1966, what in them get na cow. Most of the people learn a cattle, what in self them be depa. And then depa na today. Now one of the biggest cattle animal husbandry countries than Africa. Then they export meat because they don't modernize the industry there. They had 22 graduates, they had cattle, they had a few educated secondary school leavers. Then say, Lord, make this place. They had a good wish for their country. Then say, Lord, make this place for we all. Then decide for Duam. By 1970, 75, a company go Botswana for go do studies about the minerals because there not be no self say they get diamond. They been get the diamond, but the people they don't know because of the lack of knowledge. They mean they use the diamond, then they decorate the houses, then they don't know say na wealth, then they play with so. This again tell we the role of knowledge. Because one of the things where I'm box Leon, hey, but now let go with and say buy or barry, you say they be cynical. 63 years plus coming to 64. We get all the wealth where we need, but we lack the knowledge. One, about what we get. Two, about how to use them. But we still the cause and effect. We still they blame. Not and they do this, not and they do that. 30 day people and they blame Shaka Stevens. Shaka Stevens has been dead over 30 years. If we really been get sense for do what for do, we for don't forget about Shaka Stevens. He would have been history. Whatever he did would have been overturned before they make headway. Especially with the amount of resources what we get in Sierra Leone. We get some of the best diamonds we can find on earth. We get a specific gemstone in Sierra Leone where you know they find any sign of the world. Then call them sky stone. Now, 1991, around that time, then discover an Akono. How many Sierra Leoneans know say then they mine that kind of gem from Sierra Leone? We not get the knowledge because we not care. Nobody wants to know about what. Everybody wants glory. We want go heaven, but we no want die. We want gentry, but we no want find the knowledge for give gentry. Look at this. This this gem is only mined in Sierra Leone. It's called Skystone. I go put the link for una. Now the YouTube law una go read am una self. Una see? The man we discover am na in this. Na in this. 1991, I discover this Skystone at Sierra Leone. What are we benefiting from all of this? We are not, because we lack the knowledge. We lack the knowledge because we focus not on the right things. We focus now on we self. Now I make SaLone let run away na in country, can other man country can do slave labor, so he go get money for go back and go promote himself. We not ever see don't say, how country this, what you go do? Lord make am a better place. What in then our country, okay, able invest pa, we go make am a better place, we self go get profit. Nobody not say let anybody they go do charity. We don't need charity in Sierra Leone. We get everything what we need. We don't need charity. We only need for think properly. We only need for come together. Say, okay, let we unite. Let we invest. Let we trust each other. Because that's another thing. If we say we wish good for Sierra Leone, we for able to build trust in each other. We for find a way for build trust. Now we see them, we divide ourselves into political clubs. Because we not get political parties in Sierra Leone. Now we begin face that reality. The political clubs we get, society people then they go gather for win election, where election done, then full blow for fight each other. They all whistle for blow for each other, Congo side each other. That's what we have. We don't have political parties. Political parties, they get patterns of behavior, they get systems where we not get necessarily by any of our political parties. As a matter of fact, one of the things we go tell you say we not get political parties. Ask the SLPP, ask the APC, let them show a financial account statement of account. Whatever they show now, una go see say not to party because a political party for able generate income for himself. Yes, yes. And they challenge them parties then I say, let them show we statements of account. And let them show we say these are institutions that are capable of running themselves. So where you take $5,000 go give, or you take $50,000 go make noise, make you a politician. No, that is charity. Countries don't develop by charity. Then they develop by systematic, sustainable plans. And that for begin with the political parties. The political parties, they're not a development because they're not get systematic, sustainable plans. In sober-minded countries, they get junior members of the party, where then they call youths, where then they organize them and train them, then teach them the party ideology, then teach them the traditions of the party, then teach them everything. So when they grow up, they know say this is the way I should think, but it should think about this place. The political parties, they none not get an agenda for Sierra Leone. They have agenda for individuals. I make we don't take manifesto big na Sierra Leone. Trust. Trust is something we have to begin to look at in Sierra Leone and understand them. Because if we not build that, we go continue for divide into political clubs. We go divide ourselves into regions. We go divide ourselves into districts, into towns, into tribes or languages. Then at the end of the day, nothing substantial will be achieved. Nobody not say, nobody not for identify with a tribe. Before identify, now you origin, now you heritage. And una for able do what thing for do, let una build up on self. I go take a far away example before I come to the near one. The Igbo of Nigeria. They identify themselves as a group, then build a system as a group, where then get what they call an apprenticeship. What in that mean? The young people, then they send them to the one then we get business when are Igbo, then go work with them for a period. Within that period, who that they work with, then they work with, they provide them with lodging and food and other things. Then the person in the process, they keep money, waiting for pay as wage, they keep them over a period. When that time reach, then they take the bulk sum, then give that young man, they make ceremony for him and everything, then say, okay, now go and start your own life and your own business. And within that first 2, 3 months or years where the person they start in life and in business, the one we been they work for, they nearby, they guide them. If this is what we do with our tribes in Sierra Leone, if this is what we do with our regions in Sierra Leone, then it's good for us. But if we dey form them clubs here, or we dey make the identity here, for only make we get access, for go misuse public resources, then it's not good for we. It's not good for we. Because at the end of the day, when them pull we there, we not get access to the resources, we feel disgruntled. Well, feel disgruntled. What in are the next thing? Now for begin call and politics, they lie and Congosa, misinform, do this, do that. We no need for do all that. Now we take an example. Now we say, okay, the people from Cambia or Koinadugu say, okay, now we identify. Then come together, then say, all right, now they put money. After some time, they say, now we invest this money. We all na shareholders. Then that money, then put them into business with profits, they call man, they get dividend. Then it will be a good thing for make we take that line. But that way, all the user now, it's not good for we. It's not good for we. Identifying not for be only as to how for get access for control power and thief. Identifying should be how we go come together and work as a people, Lord, build we wealth for ourselves as a people. Oh, I don't build on our wealth. Maybe una can use the wealth for get power. But if you cannot build your wealth and you want to take power to go and get wealth, then una not dey create peace for the country. Una not dey create stability for the country. And anybody who they think that way, they wish good for the country. They'll face that fact. I mean, they say I go use the Igbo. Come closer home. The Fulani. They get the same system now, the Fulani. And they help each other for grow. One person go get the money, he open several businesses, he take people, they put them, they say, run this business. After some time, there is some bulk money that is given to the person if you not misuse the person well. Then say go try for yourself, then guide and change safety map. Do we have that kind of unity in Sierra Leone? Yes and no. But the no outweigh the yes. The unity we get in Sierra Leone now for thief, how for Congo, sir, how for lie, how for destroy. You get few people will get the unity where they make them build their resources. And any nation will get that kind of attitude. I like they not get minerals they able to go before. But when you have a nation where people would only come together for ulterior purposes, for misuse and mismanage, I let that country get trillions or quadrillions. The people will never benefit from it. So we get to make a choice in Sierra Leone. This is not about party politics. It's about Sierra Leone. We get to make a choice. Do we want to develop Sierra Leone? Do we wish good for Sierra Leone? If yes, can we sit down and examine what we need for do for make we all come together? Can we? Because say, me na patriot, me na this, me na that. Now one thing, how do we execute that and make it real? When we begin come with plans for execute that and make it real, then we can begin talk say we wish good for Sierra Leone. If we cannot do that, then let's stop fooling ourselves. We know wish good for Sierra Leone. Now talk with the talk no more. Wish not to tell they talk. Na plan wey dey come with you. They imagine them, you plan them, and you find way for do them. But if you dey talk am no more, then you know get an you heart for do them. So how do we go about wishing good for Sierra Leone? How? This is not the question. If we say we wish good for Sierra Leone, how do we go about wishing good for Sierra Leone? I know say this is not a difficult thing for a lot of people for understand. But I go tell you, my dear people, if we not understand some of them things here, it will take a long time before we make it our country. For a country with all the resources we get, a country we get one of the largest deposits of iron ore we can find any sign at the world. 21.8 billion metric tons of iron ore at Tonkolili. They get almost million tons of iron ore na Marampa. You get iron ore back other side them. We'll not talk about it. Listen to the program today about mineral resources. But I just want you now a broad picture. We get iron ore, other side they will not talk about it. We get bauxite from Mokanji up to Cambia. Yes. As a matter of fact, the bauxite belt across the Scarcis River into Guinea, just over the Scarcis River in Guinea, there is a bauxite mine. When are Indians and they mine them bauxite there, then transport them to a place. Now, the one of the rivers in Afurikaria province. Then from there, then transport them to the sea, like how then they do Sierra rutile or export the rutiles. The same method, how then they do na Sierra rutile. That's what then they do with that bauxite, the mines, they talk about. The port, which side then they transport them from, it gets a name where we're familiar with na Sierra Leone. Then they call the port Conta. Conta, a name we common na Sierra Leone, especially in the northern province. All down there, we will talk about that some other time. Why we getting similar names. We get gold. There are over 50 places in Sierra Leone where people and they do artisanal gold mining. We get one of the largest deposits of gold between the Tonkolili and Bo districts. We get gold in Kailaon district. We get other minerals then there. We get gold in Apujaon district. Other minerals then there. We get gold in Akoinadugu. Other minerals then there. Sierra Leone is a country, so every district get at least one mineral. At least one mineral were economically viable. So not all the resources now problem. Now the way we they think. And the way we they think, now we beliefs and we perception, I make we know they think straight. If we they talk about wishing good, the wish for begin with understanding what we get, what we want do, how we want do them. Almost of we they think that way they are Sierra Leoneans. That's the question we may need to ask. Almost of we they think that way. And when we go begin think say, this diamond where they are, we'll mine them, we'll get this percentage so that this money go there for make we equip with schools, let we equip with hospitals, we build roads, we put water supply, we put electricity, etc. When we go begin think that way. If we cannot think in those ways, then let us stop talking about wishing good for Sierra Leone. Let's stop. Because we dey fool we self. And the second thing, if we not begin think how for think, so that we go get we wishes correct, generations yet unborn, then go curse we, then go swear we. There are people in Africa today, they're not go talk and loud, but then they curse their ancestors because they know their ancestors contributed into creating a situation will lead we for going to slavery. A lot of people will not say it out in the open, but they are doing it. In an indirect way, we can accept them at time. You will go pull Sarah. We don't know till people let me don't do bad. Let God go forgive we. In an indirect way, that's an acceptance that our ancestors did a lot of bad things. Do we want to be counted as that? If we no want to be counted as that, then we try for begin think. Do we wish good for Sierra Leone? If we wish good for Sierra Leone, what do we go do for make that place what they call Sierra Leone be like any country on earth where somebody go be say, okay, I feel safe now. I feel proud for be part of this society. Because it's not about almost building when they go build. And we don't see the kind of building them. May God have mercy on the souls of those who lost their lives. Look at that building we collapse now. Now shell. When you see Antimap, you say, oh, big house. You don't build big house. It was an empty, dysfunctional carcass. Because we not get standards. We not they look for standards, na Sierra Leone. Everybody they do I elect. But we make the loudest noise about being patriotic. Now only Sierra Leone, the word patriotism equals to my wish. Now only Sierra Leone, the word patriotism leads to destruction rather than construction. Because if somebody go tell you, say, if you not be member of this party, to citizen, then that's a kind of patriotism that is destructive. Yes, it's destructive patriotism. I only say alone that they happen. Where somebody they team up publicly say, if you're not a member of this party, then to Sierra Leonean. I don't know that tell and say, I'm Papa that I left SaLone here. Where for can determine whether for be Sierra Leonean or not for be Sierra Leonean. Sierra Leone is not the property of a few people. It's a property of 8 million plus. So for make you can't delimit them to a specific group. It tell you say we not a wish good for we country. Yesterday on social media, and they pass with a video say when they try for make a palace school, for instigate a palace school. Anybody who they think that way, you know they wish good for SaLone. Honestly. For think about how for create trouble all the time. That's not wishing good for the country. Yeah, wish good for even yourself because anytime with that country they in instability, you get something where they lost. Yeah, you may have access to funds, but you have something that you lose whenever that country is in instability. The stress alone of going through that instability is a loss. It is loss energies where you don't need for loss. So can we try to redefine we thoughts about Sierra Leone and what we wish for Sierra Leone? It's unfortunate me squad mates been they try for Kansai, but I see enable Kansai. I don't know really what is the problem. But it's unfortunate. And also I don't reach today. I go stop now and we will come back on Friday. I am sure by Friday we're going to able to try for solve this problem and Mr. Ture go able come on. For now, thank you very much. We're going to see you on Friday. Bundebra